And now for another episode of Confessions of an Online Psychic. With your host, novelist, filmmaker, and authentic psychic, Dave Thompson.
Hi everybody, I'm Dave. Tonight, I want to discuss death. And by that I mean getting messages from spirit about a loved one who's very ill, which often gives an answer that is what the person wants to hear, but, this is a big but, not exactly what they want, all right? Let's go back 15 years ago. My ex-father-in-law was dying from an infection that was from a kidney transplant surgery. His bowels were accidentally nicked, and it was missed until he developed a massive septic infection. His wife called me up. She asked me if I could see what will happen. John Fred was in a medically induced coma, and he'd been that way for about 2 months. So I heard, as plain as talking to you and me, he'll be fine. Well, then I was watching Entertainment Tonight the next evening, and I saw that John Fred had passed. See, he was a singer with a bunch of top 10 hits in the late 1960s. Well, you know, that is one of the things that happens. I talked to Sandra again, and I let her know that when Spirit says someone will be fine, they're not talking about the physical body. The physical body isn't who we really are, but it's our spirit that is who we really are. And that is one of the pitfalls of having this gift. You know the person isn't going to make it, and it's tough to find a way to tell others what you're seeing, because they don't want to hear what you're seeing. And the thing is, death is a process that is going to happen to everyone eventually. And in my studies and conversations with people who have passed over, it's such a simple process. It's as easy as standing up. One spirit told me it felt as if she had done a somersault. Another said it felt like walking through a spider web. My aunt had a near-death experience, and she reported a flipping sensation. No tunnel of light, but where she arrived was a very bright area. She saw my grandparents and her grandson, who had committed suicide, and all were looking like they did in life. My grandmother told her, well, she had to return. So, in my mind, we have knowledge that we possess after death. I've seen it, I feel it, I know it. But, let's go on and speak about death. Now, in some of the groups, I've noticed a few folks asking about necromancy. Well, to me, this is a form of magic that deals with death, by either summoning forth the recently dead to have them perform tasks, which includes visiting a targeted person and causing illness or death, or it's summoning a death deity like Papa Legba. Another one includes, La Muerte or Quayan. Sometimes it's referred to as the black arts, and that's actually two different things. To make matters worse, there's a book by Richard Cavendish, came out in '67, which refers to all magic as the black arts. Well, his thesis is flat wrong. He approaches the subject not as a practitioner, but as somebody who thinks all magic is black. And I don't call magic white or black. You see, magic is like harnessing the atom. Nuclear energy can power cities, ships, homes, or it can be used for destruction. How it is used is up to you. I'm not here to pass judgment, and neither should you. If you're really in the middle, you don't judge. And if someone wants something done that might violate free will, that's their choice. And if there is blowback, it's totally on them. The only time I've ever seen blowback is in the use of love magic. So be careful about using it. And the best bet is to do magic on yourself to make yourself more appealing to the ones you wish to attract. This is known as glamour magic. I have access to demons and gods that can do this for you. And it's a funny thing. Love. The more you wish for it, the more elusive this is. And in my own experience, when you are experiencing love, like you're in love with somebody, the more attractive you are. Every time I'd be in a relationship, other women would come at me. Why? Because I was expressing love. And that's the best example of the true law of attraction. Well, that's it for this episode, and I want to ask you all to practice safe magic, and I'll see y'all later. Bye.